I wanted to show you guys, I'm so excited to finally get the anthology of Evil Dead. And for those of you who haven't seen Evil Dead, please watch it. One of the best movies I've ever seen. And why I say this is because Evil Dead 1, they didn't have a lot of budget, right? So I like movies with budget, with all kinds of stuff they can do with it, but also as someone who wants to make their own fan-made film, and I like to watch the indie movies because they don't have a lot to work with money-wise, but they make it work, and it looks great, and it looks more realistic than CGI, etc. So, Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell. So, let's just get into it, because I had part 1 on regular DVD, I had part 2 on Blu-ray, part 3 on Blu-ray, and the remake on Blu-ray. So, I didn't have part 1 on Blu-ray, and I was gonna buy part 1 on Blu-ray, but it was like $25 or something. I'm like, I might as well just wait until I can get my anthology. So what I did was I gave my mom all of my Evil Dead movies, and I got myself the anthology, and I've been wanting it, It's been on Amazon, but it finally went down in price. When I first originally wanted it, was about like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago I wanted it, and I looked and it was like $130. I'm like, nope, I'm not spending that much money. Which, now looking at it, I probably would have, because it's freaking awesome. And you guys already know I collect horror, I collect props, I collect everything like that. But it went down drastically in price, so I finally got it, and I finally have it in my hands, and it is one of the best things ever. So, I'll show you what it came with, is the Kandarian dagger. Look how freaking, if you guys can't see that, look at this. Look at this beauty. Oh man. And on part 1, Ash uses it like this because he's fighting with the Deadite. I believe it was his girlfriend. Yes, I believe it was his girlfriend, but she became a Deadite, and they're like struggling to fight, and then he like puts it and he like stabs her in the back. And when he stabbed her in the back, the blood was coming out of the eyes and the mouth, and it was steaming up. So this is the Kandarian dagger, and I'm in love with it. It's like awesome. It's hard, it's great, and I love it. For the main attraction, you guys, if you guys are familiar, or if you aren't familiar with the Evil Dead series, it's all based around the Book of the Dead, which was binded by human flesh. And when they read from the book, it brought back the demons, spirits, and all that shit. So I've always wanted the replica book. The thing is, a lot of like the replicas online, they're like hard. You can't open the book. It's just the entire book, but you can't open it. It looks like pages you can open, but you can't. It's just the outside of it, right? Well, what they did with the Evil Dead Anthology, the DVD case holder is amazing. Honestly, it's one of the best things I've seen. So here we go. You guys ready? Look at this. How cool. You can see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. This book in the movie was bounded by human flesh. So that's why it looks like this. Look at this. All the way around. Alright. How cool. And here's the pages. Look at the pages. See, you get part 1, part 2, part 3, then the remake, plus bonus discs. So you get, these are like replica pages from the freaking movie. And it goes on. How cool is this? Look at that. Look at this. Okay, so here's part 1, part 2, part 3, the remake part 1, bonus disc behind the scenes, and bonus disc behind the scenes. How cool, you guys. Both. Great stuff.